to thousands of USPs, but they're starting to walk now. Looking for the opening kill, it's Frozen to find contact, but there's 3 swinging T's on the other side.
They were waiting for that. They wanted it. They had 3 gathered at the banana side. Oh my goodness, some missed shots from Rops, but he has managed to pick up the pieces of at least one. Another frag for him. He's going to be separated, but Golden's got himself out of trouble. A headshot onto Karrigan forces the hand of Rops to try to hunt him down. Good angle of approach. He's just hoping he can separate these 2 aim duels now. Gets info on the first, expecting the second towards sight. Running out of time now. Needs to clear the corners. He's not quite checked it, and that should be the end of him. Flusher. No, we said no knife kills this time.
With 29 seconds could cause absolute chaos.
Oh,
Which he does, bomb goes down.
He's got the rifle. I'm not sure how far it's going to get him. He's getting fragged out now, though. Nade from Karrigan could do good damage. Does tickle away, but Frozen's got 2. With 9 HP, he finds another 2 with the rifle. JW's thrown into an impossible clutch, and Frozen's even going to make it a quad kill.
Goes down. Trade potential there, but not found. Vox with 2.
Yeah, that second frag was real crucial. The trade from Brolin was on its way. Could have spiraled, but now, yeah, that's perfect. Karrigan's even going to get an extra $600 with the frag onto J-Dubs, and whew, wanted to get there before the smoke. He's in no rush. It looks like he is going to go down, though. Chris J holding the line.
Voxic happy to find a few frags.
Voxic was one during stage 1 that we were very critical of here on the casting panel.
He said, we can see the deeper smoke on the CT side, and it's not working out for them, but a couple of kills come through. Voxic still holding towards the second mid position. It's Karrigan bullying his way down toward the bottom of Banana. Mousesports are being very active there. I don't think Voxic gets away, though, at least. Grenade hurts, the flashbang's not effective. Karrigan is dodging absolutely everything here and knocking down Fnatic en route towards the bomb side. They are trying to mount their way up towards first oranges, but the smoke is thrown by the CT side. You can see how powerful it is. You throw that from new boxes, it lands actually on the wall itself. Brutal. So you can see their little leg put in. They can't see you. It's a very powerful smoke, and I think it was Config, the first player I see, to sort of drop that when he was playing back.
But they're going contact, it looks like.
Oh, so Chris chose not to pull the trigger. Instead, he adjusts, and now JW's entered twice into the round. Flush is only going to, rather, Frozen's only going to take the 1. Flush has shot him down, so already the retake looking...
Wait the last few moments. Listen out for some footsteps. Spots 1, but Flusher was already at the back, making sure that he couldn't defuse.
It's a good kill.
Early stages are like, you know what, this map's still under control. It's when things start to fall apart. It's when they pull out the CZ victories, all the Mac 10s. The lack of helmet there for Karrigan cost him his life, and it's Flusher. That is his trademark move there. The deep smoke towards CD spawn, call it done. There's no way you can even consider this retake, and that's the power of the Mac 10 there. It's very nimble and agile. This series hasn't found much, but here's Karrigan. Takes down Flusher early this time.
He's doing this single-handedly. He does no support from Voxic, and he's got 2. Now Chris J arrives, does nothing but a dink. Brolin low should be finished off. Karrigan's on for a triple. Voxic's now perfectly swinging into J-Dubs, and that is the hold.
Yeah, super strong from Karrigan again. His EPL stats most solid on all these bomb sites. He's leading the way on the T side a lot of maps as well. Golden might even get a plant down at this point.
It's only an AWP. He could win this. He's managed to get away towards Banana. The flash is good, but Rob's waiting. Oh, he's got the fight he wanted. The flash did catch Robs, but through it all, he does.
Here.
Oh dear. Well, there it is. Rob's quite proficient with the Krieg as well. He'll sit towards that pit position and Crims will go down. Nice shot from JW though. Gives them access towards the A side. The rotation's coming in slowly. They've double smoked towards Library. Not ideal, but still absolutely fine. And maybe this won't be though. Karrigan encroaching in their position. That's a key kill. Golden.
One of these, to be fair. He sees the head. Doesn't get a chance to...
Yeah, so I'm curious. That's one that I want to keep track of here, but...
Okay, well, he pushes at the M4. It doesn't work out, but Voxic's headshot towards Brolin certainly does. He does cop a damage en route, though. Taking down a 16A, knowing this smoke's about to dissipate as well. He's going to have to try and push through this one. Flashbang actually avoids him, so he actually tucks himself on the bomb side. Lovely maneuver so far from Chris J. And he pulls it off as well. That is so...
Threat from Graveyard, very real. Brolin's hunting, but he wasn't ready for the crossfire. Oh, Chris, that could have been a whole lot better. Now a 5 versus 4, made even better by Brolin.
That's the power of the Krieg right there, getting it done. Face first, Mousesports will be dropped again with this Mac 10. Is it enough to crack things open? Karrigan with the MP9, equal weaponry, and Karrigan comes out on top.
That's huge. A big win from Karrigan. Fnatic, they're trying to exploit the lack of utility, knowing Mousesports could be forcing into this one, and now they've taken the site. Mousesports do have the favored numbers, but admittedly, Karrigan with low HP is going to be more of a decoy, perhaps, than anything else.
Well, especially with JW's AWP in this mix as well. Good Molotov towards Ruins means he can really focus on spawn now. He has to be active as well. He can't wait for them to commit towards the bomb site. You see that's a fantastic smoke as well. Halfway gone. How do they even bust through this one? The flashbang's coming through. I would say maybe call the save at this point.
Have to go now.
They're committing, and a missed shot from JW. Rops is holding the re-swing, but the frags are coming in, and they're all favoring Fnatic. Nothing they can do.
Dry the Seal Guardian pick, and it works out for one. Surely not a second. The Mac 10's too close.
Tag one.
He did. He wallbanged straight in,
That's
and Woxie's
insane.
done enough to finish the job. He's got to tag another one. Shooting from the hip. Carrigan tags up Brollan. 3 are hiding behind the sandbags. Goldenson needs a fresh mag for the repeat. Imagine if Carrigan got another one. Holding down Banana, some close quarters AWPing. He's contributed to 3.
This is actually sick from Carrigan. Will they check the sandbags again, knowing he's probably fallen back at this stage? Surely
Fire
they
a
give
shot
it
now,
just,
Carrigan. Go
just a
on.
courtesy check at this point. Make sure it's clear, Brolan, and indeed he will. Great shot. He's on for one hell of a round. Not the ace, but he's contributed massively here. I question whether he should have the AWP considering Vox is available, but I was dead wrong. Carrigan about to get the 4th kill here. And it's a beautiful into round number 15 here.
And he just gave away the opening in
yeah,
this
we
one.
bigged him up there. He's got to give something. He's got to make. He's not perfect. I'm not saying that.
Every human has their faults. Oh, and that's B open.
It was a good try.
Poor old Frozen. He is going to try and stand his ground, but through the smoke, Flusher will prevail, and he's come straight back with a vengeance for the final round of this half.
Yeah, a little bit remaining on the C4 here. Got to run through the flames, and at this stage it's confirmed it will be 8-7 in favor of Mousesports here, but Fnatic with a resurgence towards the end. Who's in Boiler? He'll get a couple of kills here potentially, though. Just the one. Carrigan, nice shot. Crims will have to find a few himself.
What a lovely pistol round this is shaping up to be from Mousesports. Crims is in a lot of trouble. He won't even get one. But the smoke combined as well, not only baiting out that of Fnatic's, but completely locking them out from his team. He's just going to walk through this.
So this is the force buy, and he manages to get one. And on 28 HP, if he stays alive here, he's done his job.
He's going to go for more. It's Carrigan, of course. He gets taken down by Crims, and now there's still 3 CTs on that B bomb site. 20 seconds left. They have to commit through this.
Oh, that nade's going to soften up Chris J. He's looking for information, but in the smoke, Golden lingers. Oh, it's a perfect angle, but he's been caught out. Flusher from Coffins with only 6 bullets left in that clip. He just has to stop the bomb plant, but Chris J's done enough. Bomb will go down with just 3 seconds to spare. Rop's arriving for the frag onto the Brollan. And that puts Crims into a bit of a nightmare. No kit, armor and a scout, a 5-7 on his back. Does tap away at Chris J and already has a good chance onto use for the CTs on the gun rounds. And you'll see that at this moment, Carrigan's done enough to neutralize JW, pull him out of his hidey hole. The smoke is perfect. Completely obscures Crims' info. Brollan.
Here we go. Get ready. Warm up your vocal cords. Not quite, Chad. Not quite. I'm sure we will get one today. And you know what happens when the Zeus kill hits?
We all know the punishment.
The forfeit will come through. I think Alex will have to do it today.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it.
And we'll have Golden as the final play. They maintain the advantage in terms of firepower, and they will be finishing up towards B here. It's a double stack towards new boxes. Golden will reposition into flames here. He's burning to a crisp. He's still alive at this point. Not for long. The AT will catch him, and Crims needs multiple kills here, and he's delivering on all fronts.
Yeah, that's perfect. Crims may very well have just saved Fnatic's hide in a crucial round as well. Woxie's going to get caught from CT, just holding the line. He wants this fight, but Crims knew it was coming.
That is it. That is the nutmeg. He knows it, but JW, quick on the trigger, does take him down here. Frozen's low as well. Trying to make their way through quad, but there's a boost towards the atrium here. Chris J has no idea. And he jumps up on the pallet. He did have a suspicion at least, but Brollan will take him down. The AK-47 of Robs, who said it was deadly, but Brollan, he'll also have one. 4 versus...
Chris J's trying to get info with the jiggle on the D-Eagle. There's so many members of Fnatic over here. They've got their full 4-man defense ready and bolstered for this A defense. It's going to come down to Jules. Carrigan's given him the bomb. That is scary. And Woxic, he's going to try and clear this corner, but Crims is playing it to perfection. He's on another double kill. Could be 3. Flusher's got his own.
Towards the pit. It's the wall. The CTs are stuck, but they're going to push on out. Brollan actually getting aggressive through the smoke.
Yeah, I love to see that from Brollan. He's even anticipating the Molotov, preemptively smoking himself out.
Good nade.
Oh, and he's just done 100 damage with that spin bowl. Rop's going to get caught through the smoke. Brollan's doing it all. JW's just picking up the final pieces, sweeping them all under the rug, and Fnatic will likely take the lead here. Good damage from Woxic.
Fast. There's a very set routine here, and JW knows what's up. He's played in front of this. This is perfect stuff from Fnatic. We saw what they did against Astralis when they knew the aggressive moves were coming in. Well, they're doing the same thing right here.
Yeah, that's a good point. They recognize the tendencies of the play, but still there is something to be said about this round. Flashbang from Chris J here. Bomb Down on the floor, recovered now. Will it get planted? Apparently not. Crim's deadly with the AK. Completely destroyed. Golden trying to bait in his teammate here, and it's working out nicely. Crims with the flashbang. Multiple kills found on either side, but a 3-on-3 remains, and they do know that Crims is still alive. He got a flash assist, and he's still alive, right? So they can guarantee there's still one more player.
Flash.
In we go.
And Crims is perfect. Just going to come down to the individual duel. One will be enough. Where's that bomb? It's on Frozen, and they're all dead.
Right, that was the whole thing.
Frozen has one. So perhaps that's where he chooses to invest it, but Pitt's also a very prime candidate for it. JW is going to get caught close quarters, but Brolin's babysat nicely. And that's the end of that. 15 for Fnatic. Make that clear, extinguishing the smoke. Into the site they go, and Carrigan does actually make the Mac 10 and 30 HP work for one. Still swinging around. 2 CTs dug in. Make it 1.
Everyone's there.
They're rotating in now, yes, but there's no smoke for CT, but they've got a cross. Chris J with just the Desert Eagle again. No rifle for the Dutchman, and he's got a double kill. That's 2 rounds we've seen Mousesports Dutch player known as Mr. Jonge.
And the high-tailing back to the high HP players in the form of Crims. This could be it now. He finds 2 from the trash position, and that's going to be it, surely. Frozen will flush him out. He'll
10
go
seconds.
down.
Where are they going?
They have no idea. They can't even plant, surely. There's flames down here.
He's going to try, but there's 2 players on the site.
It's done.
That's a one way to end a game of Counter-Strike. He was pushing in just to do his best. Ending towards the low site. Bronze lost his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players. He's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A 3rd frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and Woxic, they're going to do their best to pick up the pieces. One, another, this time found by Frozen. It is down to the 1v1 despite... Oh no, the doors, but the... Nade has actually saved him. Frozen was going to be forced into the fight by the doors closing. Instead, the nade from Flusher has made this 1v1 a little more awkward. My goodness. Now he pit switches to the bomb and Flusher beheads him.
Big matchup, but the fourth fight is going to be met with the shotgun, so it's found the opening, and JW will continue all the good news over in the Fnatic camp as Carrigan drops himself down and says, here, have a free one.
Freebie's always the best ones I find, and this looks to be a clean sweep. The grenade might be able to finish things off here, and it will. JW gets the touchdown on the minimap in the top left. The shotgun will have to deliver here. It's not good enough, though. Robs with the first, and it's the MP9s once again. Crim's doing a great job, gets a double dink there. Frozen at 5 HP. Bomb with that Max 7. It looks so perfect. Crim's jump towards HUD, though, certainly not. An oversight there.
And that's not the perfect weapon for the job. He actually does well to make it as 1-for-1. Now a 2v2.
So they've killed 2 players on the bomb side floor here. You might assume it could be clear, and they're looking towards heaven as well. So
yeah, but with Brolin as a threat, exposed.
Does, yeah, I like the reference.
50 bullets is plenty. He's only got 45 now. He didn't choose to reload. But
if it had the $600 kill reward, I would say it would actually be a viable weapon. Like, it's even with the cost of it. Like, it's super effective. Like, it's a very good gun. But it's just with the $300 compared to the other SMGs and the fact it costs more, it just doesn't make sense. And there it is. JW has managed to get one of the back. Carrigan remains here. 3-on-1, just going to be patient. Waiting for those mistakes to come through. And there is a good chance of that happening. But JW, he's got 3 kills here. There's the first.
Maybe the second. Half damage inflicted, finished off by Golden, who's contributed again from the lower doors position.
So when I said free, I meant free, not 3. 3.
Caught mid-exploit. Now Flusher can focus his attention towards the top side, but Crims is doing all the heavy lifting. Back and forth, bomb loose, Frozen and Rops. Gonna have to do something magical, that is. He's pulled the rabbit out of the hat into a 2v2. Golden low, so is Crims. He has still found the frag, and Rops to clutch. Likely, possible, certainly.
It actually looks good for him. First kill should be his, no problem. Crims, though. The incendiary, but still runs around the corner of the MP9, looking for multiple kills here, but it's actually Mousesport that will do it. JW and Flusher drop, the iconic duo, and now the auto shotgun. Things actually decided to look like they'll fall apart. That's why the shotgun not necessarily considered a top-tier weapon. Spray down comes through from Golden. Is it enough to win the round? It certainly is. Crims will save the day.
Again, perhaps not committing off the bat. They are. They're barreling in. This time there's resistance, though, and resistance in more than just one way. Brolin, JW, the nade could look good, but he's caught by Frozen swinging into the site. He's found both.
Here he comes, leading the charge. It's Frozen to deal with it. No problem at all. That should be the round here. Flusher surely out of options.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where one is, right? Frozen got the kill. The other option is, well, it's kind of expected. Oh, he even hit him through the container. Does transfer. Flusher's hunting for Frozen, but he just doesn't have the time. He has the kit, but the round is going to be Frozen's. Flusher, intimidating as always, will preserve.
Did he see it? Oh, he did see it. Frozen gets golden. Flusher will find the kill. Gonna do his very best here to make this expensive. Mousesports as they 3 in a row and they open up again. Frozen with another one.
Kerrigan's not caught yet, and through the smoke he connects. Mousesports so many early advantages, and now this is just going from bad to worse. Golden desperately trying to push through the flames. He wants to punish Frozen. They're throwing everything at him. He does still find the frag, but oh lordy, is that a terrifying prospect.
Well, they actually have some impact here, but there's going to be Crims and Brolan working out a couple of kills here, but I don't think it's enough, unless Golden finds a big spray down here with JW.
Yeah, so JW draws the attention, and that's the spray down you were hoping for. Golden, he's got one more duel in Kerrigan from the same direction, and Golden...
Ready and waiting for a flash, I'd imagine.
Yeah, what is their go? That's the signal. Missed shots from Frozen, and Kerrigan's completely flashed. His teammate ChrisJ, however, was not. Does stand his ground for the first frag. 2 versus 1. The fragging continuing. Thought there was going to be a break. Now Rops has to clutch it out for Mouse.
He wins these. Oh! Golden hits those.
Bomb as well. Golden, he's been hiding in Squeaky. The trade doesn't come in. I'm surprised. He's got 2, though. He does get overwhelmed. Good information. 2 top site, 1 tagged is what's been conveyed from Golden's duel. And now with Flusher into the vents. 45. Crims outside still, making no secret of his descent. Kerrigan was, though. That's the smoke, doesn't even land on the bomb, and that's the frag we were expecting. ChrisJ's low HP does meet the Mac 10.
End of this stage.
Oh, he can't even drop lower now. He has to stay and fight.
He does, you're right, and he has to fight for his life. Brolan will take him down. It's a 5 versus 4. Perfectly orchestrated approach here from Fnatic here. That one Molotov, where Robs had already been disrupted down towards lower, so that's 1 exit point locked off, and now the ramp's been disallowed as well. That's a nightmare. Perfectly done from Fnatic. What a round that is. It's a CT side,
they did it again
and it's
to
the
them.
helmets that are lacking here, and we'll see the M4s chime through. Flusher and JW bring it to a 3 versus 4 in their favor. ChrisJ on top of the hub for now. Double doors open. There's a default plant spot in the corner where Golden's going for here, so he'll swing the door open, go for the best shot he can, but unfortunately, unless he nails it, doesn't mean too much. Fox will come down the vents, makes a lot of noise in doing so. Bomb goes down, ChrisJ with the smoke there. There might have been a kill without it, but now a 3-on-2, and they're fighting for series point here.
It's all on the line for Chris and Woxic. They need somebody to just go above and beyond, but that's perfectly calculated by Golden. He's playing such a good game of Counter-Strike right now.
For someone that had 7 kills on the first map and looked like the yellow scaffolding up there. That's kind of wild from both teams there. Robs actually finds some luck here towards ramp rim.
ChrisJ will take him down, so Crims's clutch is impossible and confirmed by Woxic.
So
7 seconds.
Capitalize upon it. Oh, they denied the plant? No, they haven't.
It's close. Golden planting safe, though, and now Kerrigan trying desperately to get an 8th round on the board for Mousesports. There's 3 opponents to find, and presenting his head. Golden not dead, but tagged. Brolan expecting to find Frozen here as he jiggles his way in, and a neat and tidy second for the Swede. Should very well make this a confirmed 2-0 victory. It was compulsory.